Hi, I'm Enchanting Nubianette. Every few days, we are learning about the latest economic decline of Diddy. Now it's RevoltTV. Like the saying goes, for every cause there is an effect. Diddy has years of such problematic causes, allegedly. Ever since Cassie Cassandra Ventura's horrific allegations of her relationship with Diddy. Now, just to review, several incidents of physical abuse, which included kicking and punching her, trafficking with additional well-endowed men from different cities, and the forced substance abuse causing Cassie to be inebriated often, memory loss, and even addicted. One day later, on November 16th, Cassie's civil lawsuit allegations were publicized, and Diddy settled with Cassie for millions of dollars. The amount was undisclosed. However, Cassie's lawsuit requested $30 million. There are two additional lawsuits against Diddy under the Adult Survivors Act, going back decades. There's a lawsuit against Diddy and singer Aaron Hall. The unidentified woman alleges both men assaulted her body in the early 1990s. A third lawsuit is against Diddy, Bad Boy Entertainment, and Combs Enterprises. Now, this lawsuit stems from a woman who was enrolled at Syracuse University in upstate New York. In her lawsuit document, it's reported in the past Diddy repeatedly pursued her romantically for a physical relationship and/or interactions. He was rejected multiple times. She consistently said no, not interested. Allegedly, on January 3rd, 1991, during winter break from school, the lawsuit reports that the plaintiff or former student met Diddy for dinner in Harlem at Weld Restaurant. While having dinner, she excused herself to use the restroom. Allegedly, her drink was left unattended for a short while. Afterwards, they shared a car ride, and Diddy forced her to smoke a blunt with him. Next, they went into a music studio. The side effects of the drink began. In the plaintiff's statements, she said feeling lost from her legs, and she could barely stand up or walk independently. Simultaneously, her memory wasn't clear. Allegedly, both of them went to a residence where Diddy assaulted her. This she confirmed because she had severe pain in her private area. Although the woman allegedly had this experience, guilt, embarrassment prevented her from going to the hospital or filing a police report back then. Interestingly enough, the woman stated in the lawsuit that a member of Jodeci, Devontae Swing, former Bad Boys musician, he said that Diddy filmed this assault. Even worse, Devontae Swing told her that he and numerous people at Diddy's studio viewed everything about the physical interaction on a tape. Also in the lawsuit, it's mentioned that Devontae Swing was willing to provide verbal data against Diddy. However, he felt vulnerable and scared of his record deals being sabotaged. The saga continues. Sometime later, this woman is employed with a DJ management company. Then her and Diddy meet face to face again at an event. Allegedly, she said Diddy backed her into a corner, got down on one knee to insist that he did not do what she claimed. Basically, in her words, he's forcing her to change her truth and create a fictional story that sheds positive light on him. Well, since Cassie had the courage to speak out and file a lawsuit, this woman said that it motivated her to face her past, gain confidence, and stand up to her assaulter. Also, the woman states that she has over a dozen witnesses who will side with her and prove she's a victim. She claims that she's experienced emotional distress, pain, physical and psychological trauma. This plaintiff is willing to see Diddy in court. Anyone, woman, man, or child, who is a victim will process their experience in a unique way. Trauma will resonate in multiple ways, and its effect can be long-lasting in various areas of a person's life. I'm pleased that these women and all the victims seize their power. It's awesome to see victims rise up to be victors, victorious. Now, last week, Macy's, the country's long-standing department store, cut ties with Diddy's brand, Sean John, with a quick motion. Diddy had started Sean John in 1998. 3 decades of business partnership went down the drain. 2 days ago, Diddy officially stepped down as chairman for his cable and digital network media company, RevoltTV. However, Diddy stated it's a temporary transition. Online reports mention that Diddy made his decision so the accusations he's facing won't distract from Revolt's mission or success. Presently, RevoltTV is celebrating 10 years of business. It's under the leadership of CEO Detavio Samuels and Chief Brand Officer Dion Graham. Diddy isn't hands-on in the daily business of RevoltTV. I mean, there are numerous companies that customers can invest with. The thought of Diddy having ownership and the ability to benefit from RevoltTV may cause customers and investors to drop anyway. Now, before I continue this news, please remember to hit the notification button, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Now, let's continue. People who have integrity and believe in treating others with dignity will be turned off, but others will stay for the entertainment, such as for Drink Champs, Carisha Please, Kingdom Culture with TD Jakes, and much more. But have you heard of this woman? There's an interview with Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Gina Hun, I believe that's how you pronounce it, who alleged physical abuse in 2019 when she was pregnant. In the interview by Tasha K, Gina Hun shared that allegedly Diddy used all of his might to stomp on her, and Diddy hit her in her head both sides multiple times. Previously, Gina told Diddy she said that he verbally abused and demeaned her, especially when she would break out from acne. As I watch Gina Hun, you can tell that she was recalling these awful memories and they were difficult for her. She was holding back tears, obviously traumatized, in my opinion. In Diddy's situation, so many negative testimonies were from former executives, music members, and other musicians. There has been allegations of violence from music moguls, executives like Steve Stout. And if you are unfamiliar with this brilliant man's work, he's a founder and CEO of The Translation. He's the author of The Tanning of America, How Hip-Hop Created a Culture That Rewrote the Rules of the New Economy. He actively managed the beginning of Will Smith's music career, also managed artists such as Nas, Trackmasters, and Mary J. Blige earlier. Going back to my point, Steve Stout, Drake, and even J.Cole had negative experiences with Diddy. Allegedly, Drake was slapped by Diddy over the 0 to 100 beat. You know what? One of Drake's hit songs. And J. Cole and Diddy had a brawl in 2013. On his song, J. Cole's lyrics says, "He tried to pull my card, trying to expose me as a fraud and with my reputation at stake. I was scuffling just to save face. Couple wins, couple losses. Some broken up, too quick to call it. My last scrap was with Puff Daddy. Who would have thought it? And as you know, Puff Daddy was Diddy's former name years ago. J.Cole and Diddy's fight was in defense of musician-rapper Kendrick Lamar's lyric about him in the King of New York song. Diddy tried to confront Kendrick Lamar over the claim in his Control verse. I'm a fan of both rappers. Their music has a form of poetry, story, and creativity that I find unique.